I pressed the right button? Yeah, I did. Okay. I'm not totally dumb. The game fusion how to save function. Do not exit the game or turn off the PlayStation 4 system while the save indicator is displayed. Benny. Hi, Imp. Okay, let's begin. Key the mouse. Keen detective. Bop, ba bop, ba bop, 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 ba bop, ba bop, bop, bop. Pray to. Oh. Okay, time to begin gaming. So, how's your day, Imp? 'My day was great. I've been doing nothing. "48 hours earlier."
Oh, I do apologize. Am I disturbing you?
No, please. Do come in, Mrs.
My name is Miss Alice de Bouvier. I'm Mr. Holmes' new neighbor.
Oh, I didn't have the pleasure to... I am Dr. John Watson. Could we provide you with any assistance?
She is not the concern, Watson.
I'm... Then, what is this about?
That child standing sniffling behind her. Get rid of him, Watson.
But he is shivering with cold. And he is upset. What happened to him?
Little Tom knocked at the wrong door.
Oh, for crying out loud.
Oh, boy, come in. Warm yourself by the fire. Can I offer you a cup of tea, Mr. Bouvier?
Well,
It is not as though we are disturbing you-know-who. Are we?
I suppose not.
Since you are our new neighbor, it is perhaps better that you know what he's like.
You're starting to worry me.
Well, Mr. Holmes is relapsing. This illness that he has seizes him when he finds himself with nothing to do. He becomes completely asocial. And alas, this is a very difficult, medically incurable case. Now, this must stay between us.
Of course, I understand. How very sad.
But there is a cure, if only a temporary one. A thrilling inquiry. Most certainly. If he refuses this one, then his condition will worsen.
Oh, I am still here, you know. I didn't fall out of the window. Very well, then.
Thank you, miss.
Hmm. Well, oh, okay, that's kind of neat.
Now tell me, boy, what brings you here?
It's my father, sir. He's missing. I don't know what to do.
What's his name?
George Hurst, sir.
Missing, eh? And what do the police say?
The police, they don't believe me. They say he's just abandoned me. But that's a lie.
Obviously. Your clothes are well mended and you can read. Your parents may be poor, but you are loved.
Yeah, well, it's just the two of us now. My mother died when I was a little one.
And that's just one more reason for not leaving you. Your father doesn't seem the irresponsible type. He's very good to you.
Well, that's work, so he often takes odd jobs for the day, because that's all he can find. Only this time, he didn't come home.
This is kind of, holy fuck, this is good.
And when was the last time you saw him?
3 weeks ago.
I like this
He
already.
left for a new job, but this time, he was acting a bit strange and angry.
Strange? In what way?
He said to me, "Son, I'm out on a special job. Don't you dare move from here." I think something went wrong.
3 weeks? That's a long time.
Well, every day I thought he would show up. And anyway, I can look after myself. What do you mean, sir?
Nothing. I was digressing. Very well. Your address, please, Tom.
12 Dorset Street, the first floor, door E. It's in Whitechapel, sir. But I ain't got no money to pay.
Who asked for money, Tom? Your case seems to be the very medicine I need. I'll meet you there shortly.
Oh, thank you, sir.
I think we have everything we need for now.
These streets are too narrow for the cab. I'll have to walk.
What door did it say it was in?
Tis our home, Mr. Holmes.
Hmm.
Tom probably reads at night. Ah, so that's why you came to see me. A collection of worn-out and second-hand books. George Hurst was providing his son with the best education that he could afford.
Father bought...
Well, I can see the preparations for peasant soup. A clever concoction for somebody with apparently no culinary skills.
I hope we'll find my father soon.
Yeah.
Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night.
The roof leaks all the time. Father used to fix it.
George Hurst's work was varied. He was evidently a hard-working and valuable hand.
Okay. So now.
The old Tabard pub, North Street.
My mother, sir. She died when I was very young. My father told me what she was like, but that's all I have.
I'm sorry, Tom. My mother left me when I was very young too.
That's depressing.
Hurst covered his bills ahead of time, thus providing Tom with security and sustenance.
So he...
Food's running low. It's already 3 weeks since George Hurst's disappearance.
Please, sir, find my father.
Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night. Tom probably reads at night.
And how does that help the investigation? Did I get a second? Oh, hey. Hmm. Okay.
Glue. Probably taken from a wall. Old clothes, soiled and worn.
Please, sir, find my father.
Okay, let's see. Let's go to the pub. This is North Street. This is Dorset. I need to figure out where North Street is. Wait, it said where it was. The basically North Street. I see. Okay, so it's not this way, it's the other way. Oh, Norfolk is probably the first road. So, this the one? Oh, no. Filmmaker. Yeah, it is.
I don't feel thirsty right now. I don't feel thirsty right now.
Oh, but you. Oh my. Oh, let me actually. What else to do?
There's nobody at home.
Oh, that's 15, not 12. Because if
It's too dark. I can't see anything.
oh my.
A leather satchel, what's in it?
Hello there, Yard. I know this is difficult for you to find a job and you need to feed and clothe your sons. Have you ever heard that there's a fellow there who is offering a special job which will help you? I hope so. Good luck.
Just some old things. The old Tabard pub? Did you hear anything about it from your father, Tom?
My father's a regular, but he's not a drinker, sir. It's close by on North Street.
I know where to look. Wrong way, but a little bit know where the pub is. Ah,
Good day, Mr. Holmes.
Well, if it isn't young Wiggins. And I see you found yourself a job.
If you can call it that. I hate it. But if you've got any proper work for me...
I just might be in need of your assistance later. Wait here.
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
I need to Earwig to find out who is offering this special job. There's no one to eavesdrop on from here.
The man who's offering that special job has a proper set of mutton chop whiskers.
Equality for the working class.
I'm glad I'm my own boss. I can complain only to myself. Or to Watson.
Oh god.
No. That fellow who's offering the special jobs, he never drinks alcohol.
I know.
So, the man I'm looking for has whiskers and never drinks alcohol.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
It's not him.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the strike.
This must be the man that I'm looking for.
Okay. "30 minutes later."
Interesting. Missing person. I should find out more.
Det ska komma upp alltså. Café, barrier.
Dump the bosses off your backs.
5 doors, please.
You see that gentleman? I need you to follow him and report back to me.
All right, Mr. Holmes.
Whitechapel never changes. Dirt and beggars everywhere.
I couldn't pay my rent last week.
Pumpkin, cabbage, cheap.
They won't let me pass. I'll need to find another way.
Rich folk feed meat to their dogs. I can't even remember what meat.
Living costs are too much these days. My son has to walk down the sewers. He's only 7.
Stop crying and get to work. Take a brush and get in there. Stupid kid.
Ah, boys from the Bruisers gang. Better keep out of their way.
What are you waiting for?
I'll be able to continue the chase if I climb up the chimney, but it's dangerous.
Stupid kid.
Please.
Go on then.
He's still here, that's a relief. Oh.
Oof, this is hard.
Where did he come from?
What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? What shall we do with a drunken sailor? In the morning.
Oi, what are you doing in my garden?
I never liked stealth missions. Like,
Look at that crawling rat.
like I said, like I'm so fucking. It's more because of it has grid.
I know that boy. He's Shoeshine Jim from Chamber Street. He's mute because his drunk stepfather beat him. Hey, Jim, can you lend me your kit? I'm on a secret mission for Mr. Holmes. It's dirty. I should use a damp cloth.
Hurry up.
Now this shoe needs some polish.
Did you fall asleep?
Now this shoe needs some polish.
What are you doing?
Oh, I'm sorry, sir. He's talking with a cabin. I need to get closer. Damn! I need to find another way.
Alas, the weather good. Last week was freezing.
I'm praying it doesn't get cold again. I've no money for coal.
I can't lose him now.
Beepity bop 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 bop.
Interesting. What's going on in the yard? I need to get into the yard.
Oh.
Wow, a lot of expensive stuff. Ah, a coat of arms. It might help Mr. Holmes. I'll make a drawing of it.
Let's see what's in the other window.
I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. I can't see what's inside. Do only 2 people live here? I wish one was me. Bags of food. I like this house. Time to report to Mr. Holmes. Let's get outside before I get caught.
What about that he had guns? I mean, this time it was that much of a probably it looks like I think so. Yeah.
Wigan's tale was quite unusual. What do you make of what he found, Holmes?
Wiggins did a good job.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
Get this one more on. Hmm. Maybe it's not in this part. No.
Watson documents our adventures in here.
Is there a wardrobe? Oh wait, there is. Pleasure Mills. No, more. Yeah.
Here it is. So this man could be Lord Marsh. Huh. A lord who hangs around in a public house. Let's pay a visit to Lord Marsh. We'll pretend that we're interested in his charitable activities.
Mr. Holmes, you have a visitor.
Oh, just ask him to wait.
I'm afraid that won't be possible. This young lady refuses to wait for anything.
What?
Father!
Caitlin!
Miss Caitlin's boarding school was flooded. Everyone was sent home.
As if it could smell any mustier.
My word, how is it possible that you have grown up so fast?
You'll be staying. Wherever will we put you?
Holmes, I'll give her my room, of course.
What do you have to say, Kate?
You're on a new case. A respectable lady who's being blackmailed? Or is it a love story between a prince and a suffragist?
However did you guess?
You will tell me, won't you, Father?
Only if our lives are in danger.
All right, then. Have fun. I'll go and unpack. Will you help me, Mrs. Hudson?
Can I... This is the right one, yeah. I'll check something real quick. You would see too. Okay. Oh well. This hat is... This is more a Watson hat, I feel like. Another hat. If I... Okay, we go with that. Oh?
London and its surroundings. Could be useful.
Where do we need to go? We need to go talk with Mr. March.
What can I do for you, Mr. Holmes?
I kinda wanna play all the games that is...
Holmes, about Caitlin.
Yes?
She has grown up, hasn't she? Don't you think it's time to tell her?
To tell her what, Watson?
Well, about her father.
Never. Absolutely never. Do you hear me?
Holmes, you were responsible for the death of her father. You owe her the truth. She is old enough now.
I would lose her. Can't you see that? She must never know, Watson. Is that clear?
Holmes.
It won't and can't happen.
Come in, please. Good day, gentlemen. Welcome to my home. How may I help you?
Good day to you, Lord Marsh. My name is Sherlock Holmes, and this is my friend and colleague, Dr. Watson.
Rumor is a wealthy man who holds a high position in Sherlock.
I hope we're not disturbing you. You are with your physician?
Yes, this is Dr. Reuben Fisher. But no, please, I'm intrigued by your visit, Mr. Holmes.
I'm glad to hear it. The last thing I'd wish is to upset the patient. Lord Marsh, can I just say that I admire all of your efforts in assisting the poor of London?
Yes. It is a war that we must fight, on our streets and now too from my home. You must surely have noticed those bags full of items, clothing and books for the unfortunate.
That is inspirational. At my own humble level, I too try my best to support those in need. I thought perhaps that I could be of some assistance?
I don't see why not. I already have the valuable assistance of Dr. Fisher, who happens to be my personal physician.
It's curious. Your face seems familiar to me, Doctor. Oddly, I'm associating it with Whitechapel?
Well done. You are right. I do occasionally frequent a few hostelries over there, would you believe it? Not that I am a drinker. But there, dressed as a working man, I can approach the other fellows to see if they might be interested in a special job.
A special job? May I ask what you're referring to?
Certainly. Since Lord Marsh began his special education program in 1889, he foresaw that such people would need an occupation of some kind. And so, with or without education, we propose these opportunities to work with Lord Marsh. It offers the less fortunate a chance to help make London a better place.
That's remarkable.
Yes, indeed. In order to truly see, one requires vision, yes, but also insight. And Lord Marsh has believed this since he was a child.
Oh, Dr. Fisher makes it all sound so romantic. Let's close this topic.
Forgive me, Lord Marsh. You're looking very pale. Might I offer Dr. Watson's assistance?
That is kind of you, but I feel confident that I can provide Lord Marsh with the care that he requires.
How long have you been like this, my lord?
I'm fine, Dr. Watson. Don't fuss. It's only influenza. I'll be better in a few days. I can feel it already.
In that case, why are you taking such powerful painkillers?
Excuse me, what do you mean?
Mr. Holmes is referring to the pills on your table.
I'm sorry, but that's a medical confidentiality.
A provision dealing with the paupers of Whitechapel.
Despite my title, yes. I have to share my home with these bags full of food for the poor.
Lord Marsh believes that he can help all these poor people.
I'm intrigued by the special education program.
I've never seen so many provisions for the poor, and certainly not in a lord's house. It appears that Lord Marsh spent a great deal of his money on aiding the poor. Aid for the paupers of Lambeth Workhouse. Bags full of food. It's shut tight. It's closed. Lord Marsh, hunting with his friends.
Ah, my dear comrades, Lord Collins and Lord Harrington. If it wasn't for this godforsaken English malady, I'd be with those rapscallions right now.
All in due time, my lord.
Last year, 3 orphans were put through medical college. Thanks to Lord Marsh and the special education program, a great many poor people will have a second chance in life.
Oh, yeah. Hey. Here's a list of select.
I've never heard of this man. John Strobridge. I've seen this name before. It was on a missing persons poster. can't quite work it out. Do you have any ideas to the number of people who might owe you their lives?
Oh, don't embarrass me, Mr. Holmes. But indeed, these people have become like a family to me.
That would be a fairly large family, I imagine.
Yes, the list would be longer than any of your short stories. As for how large, well, Fisher is the one who keeps record.
Might we take a glance at the list?
I regret that is impossible. It is confidential. I stand firm upon that point, Mr. Holmes.
I quite understand. We'll most certainly send a donation towards your educational program. I shall take my leave then. I thank you both, and I wish you all the very best, gentlemen.
Likewise, Mr. Holmes.
Hmm. Okay. Okay.
My archive. I can always consult with it if needed. My archive. I can always consult with it if needed.
Holmes, we need to help poor Tom.
My analysis table. It's useful for my work.
Go to go back to Whitechapel. Lag is on again. The sound is lagging and I don't know why.
Sorry, I'm working. I can't open the door.
Restart. Restart the app. Remember mentioning Dorset Street 5?
Just leave the post on the doorstep.
I swear I remember seeing a 5 somewhere. Huh. Even it, let me get in.
The longer the picket line, the shorter the
Bosses beware. When we're screwed, we multiply.
Oh wait, I need to go talk with Tom. Wait.
Mr. Holmes, do you have any news about my father?
Tom, not so fast. I wanted to ask you if you remember your father mentioning anything about a special education program.
An education program? No, he only talked about a special job.
What's this box, Tom?
Oh yeah, I just found it, Mr. Holmes. It was ever so well hidden. I've no idea why.
Well done, my boy. It could prove very helpful. This oil can also be used on weapons. Wolfjack. Looks like a military badge. A ramrod to clean a rifle. Tom, does your father own a rifle?
A rifle? No. If he had, he would have shown it me.
I'm sure that he wouldn't have shown it you. I need to find this rifle. This scrap of cloth was used to oil a firearm. Tom, does your father have any other property?
No. Well, at least I don't think so.
I have to take Toby. He'll take a sniff of the oil, and we'll find that rifle.
Mm-hmm. Right, get in your clothes. Shoes. Nope.
Come on, Toby. It's time for you to earn your keep. Watson?
I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health. I prefer to visit Lord Marsh. I'm worried about the condition of his health.
Search, Toby, search. It's only a garden shed. Let's go on.
What are you gonna avoid this game for? It's a good game. I mean, you need to be a smart guy. I remember, I don't know what game it is, but there's another game I played, remember, where you play like a dog or something sometimes, and you had to oh yeah,
What's in there?
let's see. Ah, this does, I don't know. So you played one of the older games.
People use this pile of rubbish.
I mean, they
Nothing
probably
but literal
refined it
things.
since then. Like it's the same series I'm playing. Oh, this was.
Just some old things. Just rubbish. Tom's photograph. Let's try to get inside.
How will I know if it's the right lockpick?
There's no space for this lockpick. There's no space for this lock.
Ah, but it. When it said this means I'm dead. I'm told the things had to end up this way, but I had not a choice. You have to know that you're a very smart boy, and I'm so you will understand. You will try to be happy, for you will grow up. And then you think you won't be alone. Me, mom will be for you from heaven, loving father.
Let's compare this list with the evidence that we found earlier. This is the list of selected participants for October's special education program. According to this poster, John Strobridge is missing. Let's compare them with people from Hearst documents. This man appears in both documents. All the people in Marsh's document are marked and dated in George Hurst's files. News clippings on Lords in the education program. Why are they here?
Restarting the app again? Cause for some reason... Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, I didn't read this one. Say that they don't want. There's. I heard one man of the. The military servers. Oh. Don't hear what him.
This case must have been full of cartridges. A map of Epping Forest.
Even if I knew they were not collected, I could at least look them out so I know what. Like I'm missing something.
There was something on the stand. There was a rifle here. George Hurst took it with him.
Okay. Uh-huh. Well, I think it's time to go back to Mr. Hurst. Why did I go back here? I didn't meant March's house. No. Whatever the God.
Holmes, what are you doing here? What are you planning?
A mission of my own. You just doctor while I sneak inside Marsh's house. That's the only way of helping little Tom.
It's lagging again. I don't know what stage she is.
The window is firmly shut.
How can I help you?
I came to visit Lord Marsh.
What for?
I would very much like to see Lord Marsh, if you please.
Oh, you're so clumsy. Can you please not...
I have to visit Lord Marsh and offer him my services.
Fisher, please allow Dr. Watson to enter.
Good job, Watson.
I just barely gave me. I said, when they got there and 11 helping is the most progressive position. He has carried a great deal. Work in this field, following the from his who are so set in their ways. So it is clear to me that we will agree anything. And the empire from those. Same. And serving in the shadows of our own at home or abroad. Dear Lomar, thanks to the spirit of in my life has been lately. I didn't pick you this stuff, thank you.
Lord Marsh is a keen hunter.
You already knew that.
I can hide here. Let's see how hard to crack this safe is.
Doctor, it appears that you were impatient to pay me another visit.
Indeed. Will you allow me to examine you? A second opinion, so that the great Lord Marsh does not become the late Lord Marsh.
Since you put it that way, very well.
Shall I retire to your office, Lord Marsh?
No, please, Doctor. I insist that you stay. I shall need your assistance.
Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Mr. Holmes? What are you doing here? Will you break anything else?
I'll try my best.
Cosa sei? I saw a lot of these paupers. They seem to be such a breath of fresh air. They are so smart like us. Have been lower than we seem to be.
November 7th. This means that the meeting is planned for today.
Hello, man.
I'd suggest that your current weakness is perhaps more than a simple case of influenza, Lord Marsh.
Where might your companion be, Dr. Watson?
Oh, he's busy poking his nose into other people's business, I'm sure.
Dr. Watson, what are you doing?
My lord, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I must remind you about your meeting.
Is it already time? My apologies, Dr. Watson, but we are expected elsewhere. Might we offer you a lift?
You are going out? I'm not sure that's wise in your condition.
I value your opinion, but misery never rests, and I am needed.
Well, do please take good care of yourself, Lord Marsh. I'll send you my diagnosis, Dr. Fisher.
Thank you, Dr. Watson. Farewell.
Yeah. Sedan.
Holmes, come here. This is serious. Holmes, come here. This is serious.
Watson, what are you doing at my table?
I just need to check one thing about Lord Marsh. My intuition tells me that Lord Marsh is hiding something about his disease. His cough, in addition to his fever and his usage of strong painkillers, leads me to believe that he is seriously ill.
Oh no, you don't fucking say.
Let's study it more closely. Sputum with tiny drops of blood. I could take a sample and examine it under the microscope. Let us apply chemicals to color the sample. I need a pipette. This chemical should be applied third.
Okay.
Now, let's examine the colored sample under the microscope. Holmes, this is no longer a laughing matter. It is just as I feared. Lord Marsh is suffering from tuberculosis.
You don't say.
Yes, I do say. And Holmes, he will die if he is not transferred to a sanatorium as soon as possible.
And yet both Lord Marsh and Dr. Fisher are doing their best to hide this fact. How interesting.
But why?
Why indeed, Watson?
Oh, dear God. You don't think that Lord Marsh contracted tuberculosis while aiding the poor? How terrible. I have a commitment that I can't possibly cancel. Holmes, during my absence, please be extremely careful. This disease is highly contagious. And remember that we have women at home.
Thank you, Miss Alice. Until later.
I'll see you soon, Caitlin.
Where have you been?
Our neighbour lent me a book. She is so kind. I think she likes you.
I doubt that.
How is your investigation going?
It's going. Dracula?
Yes, it's forbidden reading at my boarding school. Did you know?
Well, well.
Okay, like, can I do this now? What would this go under? No poison, badges and medals.
Here it is.
That would be not research. That would be encyclopedias. Art.
That's not the one I need.
Maybe it's a bit more reason. 94. No.
That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I need. That's not the one I... That's not the one I need. 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 That's not the one I need.
I don't know what to search for in the archives. Oh.
Here it is. Cranston's Oak is in Epping Forest. That's the place indicated on George Hurst's map.
It is thrilling.
Let's try to find the place from the hand-drawn map.
Wait. No.
Here it is. Drat. I'll need forest.
Father, Father, that boy Wiggins, does he come here very often?
He helps occasionally in some of my cases. Why do you ask?
I'd like to talk to him.
Talk to him?
Father, back at school there are only girls to talk to, and they are so boring. I'm sure Wiggins has a...
Caitlin, you know that Wiggins hasn't had the most fortunate life.
That only makes him more interesting.
Oh, Kate.
I'll leave you
Okay,
alone
so the
now.
moment we have the song. Right. I'm gonna start the app again. How many hours have we streamed for?
Let's see how long you can stay alive. Where is he? that your blood in the snow?
That was dumb.
Let's see how long you can stay alive. You scampering little rat! Let's see how long you can stay alive. I saw something move. You scampering little rat! You scampering little rat! I saw something move. Is that your blood in the snow? Where have you gone? Where is he?
This man was killed recently. The body is still warm. He was poor.
Find him, boys! Find him! Here you are! You won't get far!
I'm just getting shot at. Don't worry about it.
Hungry today!
Why is the sound so laggy? Okay.
He was killed by a shot to the forehead. My God, it's Lord Harrington's body. My health is deteriorating. I need to dress my wound.
There's a house.
I can hide here. I can hide here. This will help to dress my wound. The Quartermain Club. This must be Lord Marsh's cabin. Someone's coming, I better hide.
Breathe, Lord Marsh. It's almost over.
Who are you?
George Hurst from the 1st Lovat Scouts, here to deliver justice.
An old soldier. How ironic. Did we refuse you on our special education program?
It's true, I was refused. An old wounded soldier is useless to you, but he can still be dangerous.
We hunted a lot in these woods, but I didn't expect to become the prey. I have lived a grand life without any limits set by others. I will die a happy man, so you won't see me begging, you festering wretch.
Prepare to meet your maker.
Oh, this is a.
George, lower your rifle, please, for Tom's sake.
Holmes! My, an almost worthy opponent.
Tom? My Tom? If you've endangered my lad in any way, you will pay dearly.
I assure you that Tom is safe in London with a well-trusted friend. And now it's time to end this.
By all means.
George, listen to me. If you're seeking an apt punishment and vengeance, killing Marsh will give him exactly what he wants. He would die knowing that he had fulfilled his life through his absolute control of it. But if you allow Marsh to live and be arrested, he will suffer a punishment far greater than you or I could deliver. His ball and chain will be the debilitating tuberculosis. It will drag him painfully and slowly to his demise behind bars.
You're mad. You're both mad.
Let's go and find Tom.
Not just yet. See, Lord Marsh, you will die here, although not by the gun. You'll die slowly.
Don't do this, George.
Detective, take a look here.
This is how you became sick, Lord Marsh. The beheading of your victims who were suffering from tuberculosis was what infected you. Poetic justice.
Holmes, you cannot fully understand why we helped so many and sacrificed a few. But don't let me die like this. Just kill me now.
Mr. Hurst, you've already served brutal justice to Lord Harrington and I hope Lord Collins and Dr. Fisher. Taking that into consideration, you may as well kill Lord Marsh and end the Quartermain Club completely. No loose ends.
I think, I'm not gonna lie, this is a perfect time to end the stream. Saying, like, normally go 3 hours, but like, this is a perfect time. Like, a case done.
Yes! Well done, Watson.
Holmes, you're playing bowls? Indoors?
Not just any old bowls, Watson. Lawn bowling.
Seriously? With your injury? Oh, no.
But yeah. Yeah, this more cases. I don't know how many cases there is, but like, yeah, I think this is perfect ending. Yeah. So yeah, tomorrow it's what's it? What is it tomorrow? Persona 5, which I have actually. I was gonna stream it before, but something fucked up. Alright, it didn't work on PlayStation 4 before. Yeah, doing that tomorrow. Same time as usual. Well, depending 11 to 12 my time, which is 5 6 Eastern. And on Sunday, we're back with some Pixelmon. I'll be the very best, like no one ever was. Yeah, we'll be back with more. I think I'm gonna add this to next week too. Next Friday. What do you say, guys? More Sherlock Holmes next week, right? And Sinking City on Monday, of course. I think I'm gonna add this to a regular schedule now. Like, if it's games like this, I kind of want to keep it as a regular schedule thing. Because I enjoy it. I enjoy this game. Yeah, I'm gonna add it to next week schedule. And I'm gonna tell you some of the, I have two games is already ready for next week, which is Sinking City and the Suicide of Rachel Foster. Rachel Foster, it will be Tuesday. Wednesday and Thursday I don't have yet. I don't have anything for next week yet. But as I said, Persona 5 tomorrow, Pixelmon on Sunday, Monday to first Tuesday and Friday is planned, so that's gonna be interesting. I know I don't give out the next week's plan now, but these set ones, because like this one and Sinking City is basically the same game, and I fucking loved it. Rachel Foster is kind of like this, like it reminds me of Layers of Fear, but with this type of style. Like it's you try to figure out something. Well, Layers of Fear was more of a same with Layers. Actually, Layers of Fear is basically a detective thing where you figure out something. I don't remember exactly what, because I should replay all Layers of Fear, both Layers of Fear. That would be good. Ooh, those should be weekend games, like 2 weekend games. Like if I feel like, oh hey, I have this weekend, I feel like, yeah, we will see. But yeah, Layers of Fear 1 and 2. Like I'm gonna complete Layers of Fear 1 and then I complete Layers of Fear 2. Like, yeah. I think I can do both games in like a few, like 2 to 3 weeks. Like I do one game in 2 weeks and then I do the next. Yeah, 2-3 weeks per game I think would be how I will complete it, because I think that's time frame for it. But I'm rambling now. I should end this year now. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow. Persona 5. I might try to see if I can fix some stuff, and yeah, hopefully see you next time. Okay, don't get eaten by kangaroos. Don't get eaten in general. Like, watch out getting eaten by something. Bad for your health. Anything else? Yeah, and then as I said, Pixelmon on Sunday. And I would, if you want my schedule more properly each week, you should either join my Discord or join my, or follow me on Twitter. That's where the schedule is coming up.